ate a lot. And it was a tiny bar, even if you ate the whole bar. It's not even that much chocolate.
I ate like this much.
Oh! Oh my gosh.
It's like a lot.
It's not that bad. I think you're going to be okay.
Okay, let's get started.
All right.
Hey, guys.
Oh, God.
And welcome back to our channel. Hey, y'all. It's Paula Feign.
Paula Dean? That's how you want to start this off?
You know how badly, like, Paula Feign was way more racist than we thought.
Yeah, she was pretty bad.
No. It wasn't just, I mean, that was really bad what
Yeah.
she said. But her brother was running segregated restaurants.
She was running segregated restaurants?
Yeah, she was running segregated restaurants.
What year was this? Like 2010?
Yes.
That's pretty late.
It's like it's abominable. Abominable.
Yeah.
Let's just start at a different
They'd
note than
want
that.
an abominable snowman at
Let's
that
just
restaurant.
start a different note than that. Okay. Let's start again. My head hurts. I didn't drink caffeine today. Trying to make up for it with sugar. And
Well, so the brother, did she endorse this restaurant?
Oh,
Was she
it
like,
was her
"I love
restaurant.
this
It was her restaurant. It was her restaurant.
It was her restaurant?
Yes. It was hers.
And her brother ran it? Was he the policymaker? I mean, who instituted this?
No, she was like fully like they were having like
That's terrible.
No, it was awful. Like, and they had all black servers that were dressed up like
Oh my God.
as if it was like, you know.
What? Yeah. Say less.
Yeah.
Say less.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, what was going to the Supreme Court at that time? Who can you bake a cake for?
There was a
I think we've raised the stakes a little.
there was
that wasn't wrong
a
too.
court case. That's why there was a full court case.
Yeah.
The restaurant had a lot to do with it. She had full segregated bathrooms, bro. Like,
How
I'm
did
not
this
even
not
kidding.
break the news?
Because our country's racist and they hide all of that stuff. But anyway, the point is, like, hey guys. So what were you saying about, like, you wanting people to ban TikTok?
Oh, we're gonna go on to that? I feel like we gotta keep some of that in.
It's up to you.
Maybe we throw it in the middle, and if you really made it there, then you made it there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll toss it in the middle as a little
Well, the
treat.
thing is, like, what we were saying was really interesting, but then Aaron ruined it.
No.
And I actually
No,
wish I
no,
had
no.
more information about it. Like, I actually kind of want to bring up the Supreme Court.
It went to the Supreme
I
Court?
don't know. I'm making that up.
I mean, no.
But I want to bring up the court rulings and, like, read it because it was insane, Aaron. Like, it's way worse. It's way worse than what I'm even describing it as.
Gosh. Was the food good?
Also, a black woman was working for her. And, of course, this is very typical. She was cooking all of her recipes for her. And Paula Feign stole all of this woman's recipes.
What?
And she didn't even have...
This is unbelievable.
She didn't have any money to, like... I think, like... She didn't have, like, enough money to be buried or something really sad like that.
What?
It got really dark, bro.
Paula. They should make a biopic, like a reverse biopic.
Like, Paula was,
You know how
like,
they-
evil. Like, straight up, like, evil. Like, she wasn't
Jeez.
just, like, throwing around racist slurs. She was, like,
Yeah.
actively participating and creating systematic
like an
racism.
environment.
Yes.
Like at what point does role playing just become your life? You know what I'm saying?
No, it was. Like,
That's insane.
they were acting.
So I
like,
never
you know.
used to watch her as a kid. Did you ever throw her on
I
the
loved
channel?
Paula Feign.
As a kid.
I loved Paula Feign.
We're gonna put past tense, prior allegation. We're gonna put that context out there. We don't want anyone clipping that.
I loved.
I know.
I said what I said.
I know.
Look, she put a whole frickin' 2 sticks of butter in, like, everything that she cooked.
Uh-huh.
And she had, like, that thick southern accent, like she was talking like this. She's like, hi, I'm Paula Feign.
Yeah.
And you really, like, I know that you were just icked by that. Like, I saw your eyes.
She never. I never watched her ever.
She's amazing.
We'd
like,
watch Iron Chef. Did you ever
she
watch
was
Iron
amazing.
Chef?
No, Iron Chef is bullshit compared to Paula Feign. Like, I'm not. That's why it was so disappointing, Aaron. It was so disappointing because she was beloved by America.
Because it was thrilling. Yeah.
And then it made sense.
And
you
then
know?
it clicked. You kind of almost watch and you're like, well, I can't make that assumption. And then it comes true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shame.
But
It's a damn
she
shame.
would put like 2 sticks of butter in everything.
Shit.
Full, you know, buttery goodness.
Yeah.
And I never made one of her recipes because even back then I was more health conscious than to
Yeah.
not. Why are you laughing?
Nothing.
Why are you fucking laughing, bro?
Nothing.
Just say it.
No.
Because she stole her recipes? Are you thinking about that?
No, no,
Are you
no,
thinking
no,
about
no.
me?
No. Yeah, Paula dropped the bomb there. She dropped a couple bombs.
Yeah. A lot.
Yeah. That's a
Um,
damn shame.
it's not a shame. It's a shame that the information was hidden.
It's true.
I wanted the court
We needed the
rulings
leaks
to be public.
We need a lot of leaks these days. We need the files. We need more files in general. The files in general, I thought like a lot of cases were just online. Like you go online and go do a little Google search. Is that what Spotlight? That's what Spotlight was for like 45 minutes. It was like, where are the files? We gotta go find them. And then they were in like a library or something.
Not you making like a movie bro reference like 5 minutes in. Sometimes he ruins everything for me. I just wanted to sit here and have a little chat about TikTok.
You brought up Paula Dean first.
You brought up Spotlight. I didn't bring up Paula Dean.
What does Spotlight have to do with it? Oh, well, yeah, I brought it up. Well, so then, okay, you want to change the subject? That's fine. We can change it to that little
No, I
hibiscus you
don't.
brought in earlier today.
No, I don't care. I'm tired, bro. Just kidding. I'm here. No. I don't know. Paula Dean, yeah, there's not much to say. I mean, I always watched the Food Network. I did.
Was there any other Food Network fan favorites?
Yeah,
of you?
Rachel Ray. I was like really obsessed with Rachel Ray.
Wow.
But honestly, then she changed like her kitchen background, and I just wasn't as obsessed with her anymore.
I see.
Giada. I mean, they're all freaking Italian.
My family would
Americans.
throw in Giada. We would watch Barefoot.
Oh, Barefoot Contessa is lovely.
Yeah. Because Barefoot had a great vibe
Oh,
where
she's
the house was wonderful.
Freaking fantastic. It doesn't get better.
I love that the husband would just pop in at the end and be like, this is delicious.
He's great.
Yeah. I like Barefoot.
Yeah, I like Barefoot Contessa too. She just kind of feels like what all wealthy white women should be.
Yeah, I mean, there's two roads.
Paula?
And one is Barefoot, and I'm
Paula or Barefoot, which will you be?
I'm gonna say
Choose
right
wisely.
now on the podcast that I'm more of the Barefoot Contessa route, but that's just me. That's my life. Anyway, you had a question for me?
Wait, yeah, actually, so wait, what were you saying about? Because sometimes you say things and I'm kind of like thrown by it. Like I can't tell if you're being real or not.
Mm-hmm.
You were saying that you think TikTok should be banned because people are watching TikTok over movies. Like, was that just like an angry outburst? Like, did someone say that to you? Why are you thinking that?
I think it's just off my like personal experiences lately.
You think TikTok should be banned fully?
Not just TikTok, all of them. I'm not gonna make it.
Instagram,
I'm
everything.
not gonna make it a government thing.
YouTube.
No. I think this is what it should be. I think that there needs to be a severe limit to just like, I don't know, man. Like, you just scroll infinitely through like these 5-second things that are giving my brain an attack.
I can tell that you've been
It's
scrolling
like a Trojan
today.
horse. Well, it's not even that I was scrolling. I was just sitting at the computer, and you know what happens
Well,
there.
here's what I have to say about that. I don't think anything will ever be banned because it's making money.
Well, of course, but you know there should be like users should have to like pay money to the government.
Aaron, are you okay? What
Yeah,
are you
I'm
staring
fine.
at? Are you staring at the
light.
time?
I'm looking at the light. See, I'm addicted.
Is today an okay day
I'm
to
addicted.
pod?
Yeah, we're doing great.
No, you're a little off.
No, I'm fine.
I feel like we're both tired and we're just not talking about stuff.
We've had nothing but bangers thus far, so I think we just continue down that route. You asked me why I think it should be banned, and I'm telling you the reason you think I'm crazy. You look at me like I'm crazy. You looked at the camera. You did a little look.
'Cause you're just not, I don't know. I feel a little uncomfortable and mad.
Why are you mad?
'Cause you're not being yourself right now.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not. You're being your podcast self, and I don't like him sometimes.
It's like in... I was going to make a movie reference. Oh, my God.
Is that why you're not acting like yourself? Because I shamed you for your movie reference?
No.
What's going on here
Nothing.
between us?
Nothing.
I feel bloated from the chocolate, bro. And all the
You had a little
rice I
piece,
ate.
and don't pretend like it was Hershey's. It was like that huge chocolate.
Whatever. Same fucking diff.
at 8 times the price.
I know that you shame me for my spending choices when it comes to food, even though I really don't spend that much money at all.
Mm-hmm.
But I make my own money, so I can spend whatever the fuck I want. No, seriously, it really bothers me when people do that to me. It's
Do I do that to you?
All the time.
Really?
All the time for Grant.
Are you serious?
For
I would
Grant,
like
Aaron,
you
you
to
do
make
it
a
all the
list. Okay, so I would like you to make a list.
I don't want to come up with a list right now. Like, I'm actually pissed.
I don't think I do that.
You do, 100%.
No, I don't.
Yes, you'll like cheap out on shit. Like,
You're talking about me and my personal cheapiness, but you're not talking
but
about
you'll cheap out on stuff that's like a joint or like
joint.
yeah, like
With
that
what?
we're both gonna get in on. And sometimes I think about it like, yeah, I think that more expensive things are usually nicer. And I know that it's wrong of me, and I know that I have expensive taste, even though I really don't when you think about all the expensive things in the world. I really don't. Like, I have fucking Marshall's furniture, and I make it work. And Aaron is like, I don't know, sometimes you're a little cheap. Like, I'm not going to lie to you.
It's gotten better over the years.
You have gotten a lot better, and I think you like money, which
Sure.
is good. So you're, like, on the chase constantly.
Right.
But I don't know. Like, it sometimes it feels like when... I already second guess myself when I go to buy clothes, when I go to buy shoes, right? And instead of being like, you should get it, girl, you're like...
I always say that.
You know what? I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm so delirious right now.
When have I ever done that
I'm
to you?
like not even here. Like, I'm not even present. I don't even know where my body is. I don't know where she is.
I don't know where your body is.
I don't know where my mind is. I don't know where my body is.
Holy hell.
Stop.
Yeah, when you're on your walk and you're giving me single letter text, I was like, this isn't good. And then you came in.
Do you guys think that I've stopped being an actress? Do you think that?
You're talking to the camera? It was rhetorical.
I mean, I wish they could respond. I wish I could like actually have a conversation with you where you were talking. Fuck, I sound like I'm high.
No, you don't. See, you keep stopping. You're going like, what do you do?
Because I don't
It's totally normal.
Okay. I wish that I could have a conversation with you and you could be talking back to me. Okay.
Now I'm afraid.
I do wish that, you know, these little people would climb out of the camera like little fairies and they would just sit there and I could just have a conversation with them for like 5 minutes.
Uh-huh.
When I was little, I used to want to shrink down as tiny as I could so I could fit into the boys' pockets that I had a crush on and follow them home and watch them.
We just you can bug them.
No.
You'd want to be in the physical. You'd want to be in the physical space.
I want to like physically be there because something about me being like really.
What about just invisible? Would that be enough?
Yeah, that was my superpower. That's what I wanted. I wanted invisibility so bad.
Okay.
But like,
would you?
Yeah, I actually think that might be safer for me.
I'm just worried about you getting squished.
Yeah, I agree. The only thing is like, what happens if they bump into me because I'm not like quick enough, you know?
Yeah.
Like what would be the power that would stop me from being invisible? Do you know what I'm saying?
Say again.
Like what would be, because everyone has their kryptonite, right? Like what would be mine? Like would it be like, oh, he like accidentally like reached for his
then
like,
he could feel you. I would say
like,
yes.
Whoa, and
wait,
then
reach for his thing.
His sweater or whatever
okay.
that's like on the floor over there, and like,
yeah,
it's like a pile of clothes, and like I'm by the clothes, and then he's like,
wait, where are you in his clothes?
I'm always in his bedroom when I have this.
Okay.
Thank God I didn't have a crush on you when I was in middle school, because if I did, like
there would have been.
It just wouldn't be healthy.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm reaching for the thing, and then he like. And then he's reaching for the thing.
Okay.
And then he like bumps into me. And I'm like, whoa. And then I just like reverberate. Like I reverberate a little. And then boom, all of a sudden color comes back to me and I'm me again. And then it's really
this sounds more like a fantasy.
No. If it was a fantasy, it'd be a lot different than this.
Okay.
This is a nightmare.
So he touches, and then you come back into your person. But we're saying you can. This is the most OCD.
I definitely have OCD. There's no doubt in my mind that I have OCD.
You've uncovered a specific, made-up fictional superpower, and are concerned over like this weird,
Bro,
neurotic way of getting caught in your own fantasy and a superpower that is not possible.
This is like can't have
You
any
can be-
fucking fun.
You can be in control.
No, I can't. Everyone has their kryptonite. And mine is being touched.
Can you just disappear automatically again, though?
I don't know what would make me disappear. Like maybe
Yeah.
then it would get a little fantasy-ish, and then all of a sudden I'd disappear. I don't know.
Okay.
I guess I always just thought I would be small in his pocket, but honestly, I think that invisibility would be a lot better. I do. And honestly, what I would love about that is like I would just take his phone. I'd go into the search bar and I'd type Sophia. Probably absolutely nothing would come up. That's definitely like I think that people occupy my brain more than I occupy theirs.
Well,
Which is pretty impressive because I think I do occupy people's brains.
well, this is what you have to think about. In the way that sometimes you'll think about someone that you maybe met like 10 years ago, 15, you know what I mean? Like sometimes they'll pass your mind. You have to acknowledge that like maybe you're not occupying everyone's mind, but maybe for like a little second, in the way that you think about maybe someone for a little second on your day. You got to be popping into other people's minds
Whose
for a little
mind do you
bit.
think you pop into?
I have no idea.
I think I pop into my enemies' minds constantly.
I'm sure.
But I think that like
That's the thing about enemies.
people who have like positive thoughts of me, I don't think that I pop into their mind at all.
Really?
Yeah.
But they think but you think but they think positively of you.
I think that they think neutrally of me.
Well, that's a
Or even like my close friends. Like I think that they think of me in a loving
Yeah.
way, but I don't think that they're like constantly thinking of me, you know? Because I am kind of that friend that just kind of disappears a little bit.
I'm
And
the
I
same
know
way.
that
I'm
that's
the
like a
same way.
toxic trait.
I do the
but
same thing.
sometimes I just like to go into my own world. I don't know.
Sure.
And it is a negative thing. But I don't know. What do you think?
I wouldn't say that that's necessarily negative. I think that that's just like what happens when you start getting older. Not older. I mean, we've always been
no,
that
but
way.
I've always
But
been
we've
that
been
way.
we're
Like when I was a kid, genuinely,
right.
things such as games,
Yeah.
recess,
Mhm.
PE,
I liked PE.
parks. Of course you like PE. You give like a fucker that likes PE who's like fucking sweaty all the time. You give that. Like one of those boys that tries to run as fast as he fucking could.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Did you ever do the beep test? Were you good at that?
Yeah, no. I was first out every single year. The only thing that I liked about those tests was the flexibility test.
Yeah. See, I was bad at that.
Yeah, I know you were. Like, I can already tell. The tumbling section in PE, loved that shit. But the parachute, I loved that too.
I'm sure you were a fan of the parachute.
Of course I was.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Just.
Are you trying to... What are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say anything. I think it's already been said. The parachute was great. I always wanted to take that home.
Yeah, I don't know, Aaron. I don't know what you're getting at right now. But
Would they make you fold it back up after? They'd make us fold it back up.
I don't
That would
fucking
take
remember.
forever.
I hated PE.
Anyway, yeah.
I
agree.
absolutely hated PE and recess, okay? My brother and sister were talking the other day, and they were like, oh, I wish that I could go back to grammar school. Like, that was the
What?
time of our lives. Like, you just really had no worry in the world. You felt like you ruled the school. I was like, clearly we had different fucking experiences. Because I would... you couldn't pay me to go back to middle school.
Like, if you said...
Over high school, yeah. Because I fucking... High school was somehow worse. But, yeah. You couldn't pay me to do either again.
No.
And my life... Honestly, you know what? Let me tell you... I think I've said this on the pod before. But for those of you listening, let me just tell you a little bit tip about life. And look, I'm like maybe a quarter through with my life, you know, if I live to 100. But the point is, everyone in your life, especially your parents, they always tell you, like, life only gets harder. it only gets harder. And yes, you do have to pay bills. You have to start worrying about money. You have to start worrying about like taking care of yourself and supporting yourself and la 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 la. And yes, I've had a partner that has supported me, so I know that that's easier than like being on my own, whatever. But life has only gotten, I wouldn't say easier, but better as I've gotten older. And honestly, therefore easier, because when I was younger, I was dealing with so much like probably just like hormones growing up, like real like I never felt like I fit in, and I was always kind of weird with my unibrow and stuff. And I think that life gets weirdly less painful as you get older, because even though the things that you're confronting may be harder, like for example, this was probably the hardest year of my life thus far and the things that I've had to face, but I do feel more prepped for life as a 25-year-old than I would have if I was in my teens.
Yeah.
Or even my early 20s.
Sure.
Even though I'm like just hit mid 20s, you know what I mean? But I do think that life does get better for those of you that are worried that you're in your prime right now. Like, I think your prime honestly just keeps going up.
I agree.
Truly. Because I have only gotten hotter. Mind and body.
And spirit. Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. I think it's about just how you take care of yourself the older you get. And yeah, you could not pay me if I don't know what amount I would accept to go back to middle school and go every time. I cannot remember an age when I was like from middle school to the end of high school where I was like I would pay where like I was just so excited to go to college or to be just outside of that sort of structure system. I do not do well in a school setting where that kind of structure. It's
well
disturbing.
education wise, but socially it was really hard for me.
Yeah. The schedule was tough, man.
See, for me, the schedule I thrived on.
Yeah.
Like, that's basically what I'm doing right now.
Different strokes, different folks. But, you're getting paid, and there's a different... People treat you like you're an adult. I just didn't like the element of... Again, what you're talking about where teachers are like, it gets so much harder when you get to X.
Yeah, if your teacher in the 5th grade or something like that is sitting you down and being like, it's so much harder when you get to middle school. Your teacher in the 7th grade is like, it's so much harder when... Actually, like, I'm going to be honest with you. It was way harder the younger I was, because my teachers were like weirdly strict on me. I don't know if they've changed that, but it would be like you'd have to be word perfect for an answer in literature, and if you weren't, you'd get a fucking C. Like, and I was pretty anxious as a kid, I think, because of that. So
we'd have quizzes of like how many like dollars did they pay for the groceries, like it had nothing to do with plot. Like we'd have like reading tests.
Yeah.
And it would be like a fact about what happened.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's how you're judging reading comprehension?
Yeah. It's dumb.
You're going to poo in your mouth.
That's disgusting, Aaron. Why would you say that?
Not to you.
On camera. Like, those are crazy things to say. You don't agree? Maybe it's not the night for that.
Wow, it smells really good. Do you smell that?
What is wrong with you? No, I don't smell anything, actually.
I'm trying to gauge what that smell is. Here, you continue. I'm going to try to get it.
I'm so scared right now. Like, sometimes I watch these podcasts, and honestly, the people, they give me the ick, and I, like, can't look away because it's just so, like, it makes me feel so uncomfortable. And I think one of my biggest fears is that we accidentally do that to you.
Oh, what's that smell?
Fuck, bro, you're freaking me out.
What's that smell?
He's like weirdly, I just feel like we've taken it too far. I don't know if this podcast is going well anymore, and I'm really sorry about it. Like, I don't even know what to say. We started with Paula Dean, now we're going into like middle school, and Aaron's like weirdly like laying down kind of like sensually while he's sniffing the air, and it's just making me highly uncomfortable. I don't like that you keep things in your pockets. I have to empty them out every time I do the laundry.
Don't act like that's always a solo effort.
Sit up.
Sorry.
No. Laundry's never a solo effort. We always do it together, meaning Aaron is the one who brings it upstairs usually, even though it was me last time. He usually
I
brings it
folded
down
it the time before when I was in trouble.
Yeah. Oh, we already talked about
Yeah.
this. What, are you gonna go golf right now, bro?
No.
What do you have to say? Why are you being a little afraid?
I'm sorry, I just couldn't think of what that smell was.
What was it?
I don't smell it anymore. It's gone. Isn't that interesting that you relate kind of like a smell to either a period of your life or a specific memory?
Is there like a certain disease that people get when they can smell really nice things suddenly and then it stops? Because I'm kind of scared for you.
No, it's not like a toast. It's not like a stroke, bro.
I don't know. It just makes me nervous the way that you've been acting this night.
Don't act like this is a me thing.
I don't even know what we're saying anymore. Like, I really feel bad for the audience.
I don't at all.
Why? Because sometimes you gotta be a little more snappy. You gotta go and you gotta talk.
Okay,
go.
go.
Sometimes
go.
No, because you like act like you're fucking like, I don't know. What's that called when you like shoot an animal?
What?
And then they're like, whoa.
Like with a dart? Like with a tranquilizer?
Yeah, you've been tranked, bro.
You've been tranked. You've
no,
been acting
you
tranked as hell.
have been tranked.
More than usual?
Yes.
Because you've been acting tranked out.
Sometimes, actually, I think you need to get your life together because you're always tranked.
In what way?
Like in the way that you just spoke. In what? Why? Like what? I actually, I don't want to be fighting on the pod because I know that people don't watch it for
It's a
that.
classic.
No. We're not going to do a classic pod right now because honestly, I don't feel tears coming. I haven't cried in like a really long time, like in a concerning amount of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think that I'm so exhausted that I don't feel anything, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it a little bit. I do wish though, and I was going to say to you guys, I do feel a little bit more removed from acting. I feel more on top of other things in my life and even like the business side of acting maybe a little bit, but not really. I don't know what to do. Aaron, help me.
All right. Yeah. How can I help? What would make you feel more attached to that life again?
Do you feel attached to that life? Well, yeah, because you've been writing every day.
Yeah.
How's that been going?
It's been going good.
Why don't you talk a little bit about it?
Well, what do you want to know from me?
What's your writing process looking like right now? Do you feel connected to the script? Do you feel like fulfilled creatively more so than you did?
This is the way I feel. I feel like it is a sprint. It's like the days where it's hitting, it's a constant sprint where it could be like 8 to 10 hours because you just need to get it done. You just need to go because because it's like a faucet. When it's open, it's just pouring out, and you feel like you can just go forever. You're so exhausted, but the ideas are still coming. It's coming. It's coming. Even if it's total shit, you just gotta keep going because when the faucet turns off, you have no idea when it's turning on again. That's how it is, honestly. Like the people who are like so structured, were like, I'm just gonna write for 2-3 hours. I'm gonna turn on the thing, and I'm gonna put things down. And I'm going to follow the outline, and I'm going to complete this thing in 15 days, and I'm going to write 5 pages a day for 15 days based on this outline. I would like you to swallow a pill of poison. Because I just don't know how that's possible.
Right.
But I know there are great writers who do that. There are a ton of amazing writers who can do that. Stephen King, for one. He does a lot of cocaine, but...
Well, you think that's why?
It could help.
Do you think you should start doing that?
Cocaine?
Yeah.
No. Do you?
If it would help you write faster.
You want me to be addicted to drugs?
If it would help you. Well, if it would help me, I don't think that drugs make people more productive. I've never thought that.
Well,
I don't think any substance actually makes people more productive. I think that you can enjoy things in moderation, but I'm not a drug person. You all know that. I don't stand for drugs. Don't do drugs.
Anytime I've been like, or I've like drank and I read the next day and it's terrible. Like, I don't know how, but there are people who swear by that, but they might just be alcoholics. I'm not sure.
I think they're just alcoholics.
Then you know, God bless.
It was like when I was doing that play Shadowbox and I was like drinking every single night.
Yeah.
Like hard alcohol. I don't know what was that. It was because I was trying to escape my life.
Yeah.
And I had the worst anxiety of my life, you guys. Like I actually couldn't even go out into a restaurant remember we couldn't go to a restaurant without me having like a full-blown panic attack, identity crisis, like, and I remember thinking, like, I don't think I will ever get out of this. Like, it was so bad.
Yeah, that was bad.
And honestly, you guys, now when something troublesome happens to me, I'm kind of like, you know, it could be worse.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think I used to, like, obviously have really bad anxiety, but I still do. But I was really creating, like, trapping myself inside of this world, I guess. And now
Well, it's easy to have an anxious thought and to keep going down the tunnel. And I've been there. And once you're so far deep, you could just lose days and weeks
as
over
you know,
that.
I have an active imagination. Like,
You
the
do.
pocket.
You have an absolutely
the pocket story.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, my imagination is so vivid that I can really imagine, like, the worst possible
You
case
can
scenario.
really drum up, like, your like one little thing happening, and then the rest of your life you're imagining based off of that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or like your year or whatever. I don't know.
But I guess with the year I've had, I've just kind of been like, you know, I'm just really grateful that I have what I have now. And I just also have a very different perspective. Like, I don't know. I also think that my family, they're all very anxious people.
Sure.
And I did not realize how anxious they were until I left home, because I thought it was like I was the most anxious. And I probably was one of the more anxious in my family. But I used to think like my family was very calm and collected in compared to me. And then when I came home, I was like, oh, we are all very anxious people.
Yeah. Well, I think it's like, I wonder how or what the terminology would be where it's like, I think it's more of like an uncomfortability with not being in control of a situation. I don't necessarily think it's purely anxiety, but it is wanting to have control.
Yeah. You're right.
As much as it could be anxiety. I'm not exactly sure. But I would say that's definitely a common link, that discomfort and tension does tend to form when there's not control over a situation, where there's like a potential unknown outcome, which again makes perfect sense. It's hard to think pragmatically when things feel so out of your control.
Here's my question to you. Do you actually think you're going to meet your deadline for the script?
I really fucking better, because I can't keep living like this. I think this is what happens to me.
You're not living unhealthily anymore, though.
I'm not living great. I'm not living my ideal healthy baddie lifestyle.
What's your ideal healthy body lifestyle?
Being able to like not think, oh, I can't leave the house right now, which might just be an excuse for me not wanting to exercise. Let's be real, that's probably it. But me thinking,
but you
like,
do exercise for 4 hours at a time. And like when I say exercise, I mean golf. So he goes golf for 4 hours at a time. He's not
3 hours.
No, Aaron, I
Yes,
track
bro.
you. It's 4 hours.
Occasionally
It's
4.
It's
Occasionally 4.
most always 4 unless you're going to the range.
Okay.
Yeah. At least 4 unless you're going to the range.
At least 4. So we went from 4 to at least 4.
Yes.
Classic golf wifey freaking argument right here.
I'm not a fucking golf wifey. First of all, I'm not your wife, and second of all, I hate golf.
Right.
We saw my swing yesterday. That
It's
was
just
the first and the
practice.
last
It's
time.
just
I'm never
practice,
trying
bro.
that again.
Okay.
That shit is so hard. I
You were
don't know
being
how the hell you're
you're
supposed to
being
hit a
s-
tiny
You were
ball.
being so cute about it before then, though.
Yeah, because I wanted to participate. I thought I would be better, but then I remembered I suck at sports.
You don't suck at sports.
I do.
You gave a little
Have
chip.
you ever seen
You
me
gave
play
a
a
chip-
sport?
You gave a chip and a 2-putt with a 6-iron. That's crazy, man.
Have you ever seen me play sports?
I think you'd be good at golf over time and climbing. Both of those things.
Climbing, I could see more than golf.
We could see both.
No.
Well, then, no one is forcing you to do either.
The point is, you actually think you'll finish your deadline? Because I do want to talk about this. I know I'm using the pod as an excuse to talk about it.
I know. So what?
Do you think you'll finish it?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
If you don't, I don't know what we're going to do. Like, I don't know what else to hold over your head. I really don't.
I don't know either. Other than, like, food.
No, I'm not going to starve you. It's ridiculous. I already tried doing that by taking away your cinnamon roll tins.
It's been gone for so long.
I know, I want them so bad now. And, like, now I'm craving them.
Craving them so bad. I have all the ingredients, and I transposed the recipe. I have sores in my mouth, though, so I can't even eat them.
Well,
It's
Aaron's been
terrible.
getting anxious sores in his mouth. He's been writing every day.
I think that's what I really realized, because when I don't get them, it's because I'm not anxious.
Do you
But
enjoy the writing process though?
I mean, it's just like it's a sprint, so it feels good and it feels creative and it feels nice. I feel like I got stuff done. Like it feels way better than when I'm doing real work. Let's be real. So yes, but it's not like, oh my god, I feel like $1,000,000. I usually feel like
Do
a
you
little.
think that your process would be faster if you didn't have any real work, or do you think it would be kind of slower?
No, of course be faster.
Okay.
Because I can't creatively juggle. I can't juggle at all. The
Right.
second I try to multitask, I'm like running around in a circle.
That's funny though, because I feel like you multitask a lot.
Yeah, and it shoots me in the foot.
Yeah, you're right. So do you just need a week where you just focus on writing?
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
So how can we facilitate that for you? Why are you winking at me?
I don't know. That's the problem. It's hard.
I feel like we need to figure that out. Because I'm
I'm
scared you're not
aware.
going to meet your deadline and I'm going to be depressed.
It's always the worst when I disappoint you and you're depressed.
It just happens like every week. That's the only thing.
It sucks.
I've been letting it go faster. And
You've
I
been
think
doing really no again, and I cannot stress this enough for the people who are listening right now who don't understand the context. This has been an ongoing thing, and this is we've entered my B territory for quite some time. That's all I'll say on the matter.
whatever. It is what it is. If I can't be an actress, I guess I can't be an actress. You know what I mean? I've started a real job. I wear heels every day to the office. It's all you can really ask for. You know what I mean? I don't think that I could afford to have children still, but I'll let you know when I get there. So far, though, I can afford to be a single woman, and that is all that we can ask
power.
for. That is power. And, you know, 3 months ago, I was scrubbing toilets in a Pilates studio, and there was a fucking maggot infestation. Yep, I'm dropping that on the pod.
Yep.
And I had to vacuum those fucking maggots.
Vacuuming is crazy. Do you think that kills them even?
I didn't know how else to get rid of them. There were so many.
Yeah, I don't know.
There were so many everywhere, and every time there was one, a client would call me over to grab it. If I can't even believe that I was like, yep, this is okay. Nothing about that job was okay looking back now. I do kind of freak out, like, did I waste my life for 3 years working there?
No,
But-
you didn't.
Well, I could have been making better money, but honestly, I don't think that I would be able to get the job that I got now if it wasn't for ChatGPT. Like, ChatGPT is just an amazing resource
It is.
in life.
I agree completely.
Like, I have learned software that I didn't know before, and I'm really proud of myself, actually.
I'm super proud
And
of you
sometimes
too.
there are things where, like, I used to ask Aaron for help on everything, you know? And now I'll just be like, Sophia, you can teach yourself if you just ask Chatty.
I agree.
And so I sit there. I sit there with
and
Chatty.
you know what? Chatty's gonna be way better than I am.
Yeah, because I know that you use Chatty.
Yeah. Sometimes you ask me a question, I'll be like,
Do you love me?
With that said, shut it, girl.
Is that the question that you asked Chatty?
Don't even. Don't even. Someone Chatty told you to break up with me.
Yeah. Chatty did tell me to break up with you.
It just glazes. The problem with Chatty is it does kind of glaze. It's like, oh my god, that idea is amazing. You should totally do it.
No, because I said that I was, like, having doubts about a relationship,
Yeah,
like,
but
a
see,
while back.
that's all you need.
No, and it said to stay with you. So that's why I was surprised that this one said not to stay with you. I think it's because... Look, yes, I have anxiety, okay? I remember one time I was like, my feed was all like, if you have relationship anxiety, this is what it feels like. And I was like, God damn, what kind of self-help shit am I into right now?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the point is like, yeah, I have doubts about my relationship all the time. I have doubts about my life all the time. I have doubts about my family. I have doubts about myself. I have doubts about my dreams and ambitions and, like, everything I have doubts about. That's how I know that that's anxious Sophia talking. That's a little Sophia inside of my head that's crawled from my pocket to my brain. And let me just tell you that she's wrong. Because when I'm calm and confident and, like, happy and secure, I know that all of that stuff is just noise.
Correct.
Anyway, do you ever have doubts about me?
Not really, but again,
Just be honest.
no, for
Or did you know I was the one from the moment you looked at me?
Okay.
Did you?
Well, then we do that.
Did you?
From the moment I met you? Did you?
No.
Yeah. So why are you looking at me
It's
like that's the correct
different.
Oh, it's different. How so? How so?
You don't think it's different for me and you to meet, and you to think that of me and me to think that of you?
Okay. Well, you don't. And you're.
You don't think that that's different?
Yeah. No. I think we're the exact same.
And that's where we're going to close it out tonight, you guys. You know, Aaron and I have a long night ahead of us. We have
Okay.
a long night ahead of us.
I just wish we had some buns in the oven, or we had like a little crumble. Remember when we did a crumble on the pod? That was so nice.
That was so fun.
I just like when we
Wait,
have a
I
little
was
dessert
actually
waiting for us.
thinking that we should do donuts and coffee one morning.
We should.
I think that would be really fun.
Like we make it?
No, like we just get it. and
Yes, we should. Can we do that tomorrow?
we can. I have work.
Can we do it early?
I mean, if you want.
Will you eat it though?
Yeah.
But then I need to do some exercise that day. Let's do it tomorrow morning.
Okay.
You don't want to do it.
Well, I want to like sit down and.
You want to do it on like a true morning. You're not like a donuts and coffee on the go. You're like donuts and
No.
coffee. Let's lounge around. Let's have a nice time.
Well, I guess
That
we
makes
could do it.
sense.
I
So
don't
that makes
care.
complete sense.
We can do it tomorrow morning.
Okay, so let's wait a little bit, and we'll find a day.
Okay, whatever. We'll figure it out, you guys. Also, I need to know, so please comment.
Sure.
If you were to see like footage from us, obviously we have our shorts that we do, but those come out like once a year, as we've seen. But if you were to see other footage from us, like, what would you want to see? Would you want to see more insight into a creative process that we may have? Or do you want to see more like vlogs, or what is it that you would want to see other than podcasts per se? Would you want to see, Erin crashing out of her writing? Would you want to see what that sort of
sometimes
things look
when
like?
you're not home, I'll do a live stream from YouTube. On
Is that
YouTube.
for real?
Yeah, for real.
For this pod?
Yeah, for like 2.5 hours. Yeah,
For Gran?
3-4 hours. Yeah, for grand. Done it on numerous occasions.
Do people watch?
No, like a couple people.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Have you guys ever seen that?
probably
if you have,
not.
let me know.
Yep.
Anyway, tune in next time. I'm freaking exhausted and I still gotta pack my lunch for tomorrow. This is a grind that never stops and I'm ready to keep going until something hits me.
Whoa. Okay. Well, I like the attitude there. And on that note, we're at 45, so I think we're ready to wrap this up.
I'm gonna eat more chocolate.
All right. I'm gonna go try to find a sweet treat. All right. Have a good one. God bless.
Sweet treat
Stay
time.
blessed.
Be powerful, bitches.